This drone costs a little over $300 should you buy this over the Atom 1. It has one pretty big flaw that might change your mind. Let's check it out. The Potensic Atom 1 was a really popular drone. It had great value for its price, and a couple months back, Potensic released the Atom 2. They claim to have improved a bunch of things from the Atom 1 for only $100 more. Disclaimer, Potensic did send me out the Atom 1 and the Atom 2, but they're not paying me, so all the opinions are my own. And if you guys want to check out any of the products or even the Atom 2, everything will be linked in the description down below. In the box, you get a really nice travel bag, and this was one of the improvements from last year's model. It's a little bit bigger and has more padding with better compartments for all your parts. This is the Fly More bundle, so I got 2 extra batteries with mine. This year's model comes with a larger controller that feels much better in the hands. It has a nice premium feel to the controller, and it's got a few more buttons for dedicated controls. The Atom 2 itself looks exactly like the Atom 1, and it's still under 250 grams, so it should be legal to fly everywhere. The weather has been absolutely terrible where I am. It's been constantly raining, ice storms, and when it's not raining or having ice storms, it's been way too windy to fly. I've been constantly getting warnings to land. So I haven't been able to fly and test the drone as much as I wanted to, but I do need to get the video out soon because I am moving in a couple months. Potensic added a lot of auto-fly controls that can give you some really nice cinematic shots, and it uses AI to keep you or your subject centered in frame. Perfect for beginners who are just learning how to fly a drone. You can get some really nice shots with it. Something I learned recently is they added a cruise control setting, so if you wanted to get some really smooth panning shots, you can enable cruise control and the drone will stay the same speed. With the new controller, they added a dedicated zoom wheel so you can zoom up to 2x. The tracking on the Atom 2 is something I'm really happy with. On the Atom 1, you were only able to track people and not objects. Now you can easily drag and track pretty much anything, even buildings and cars. Having to carry a laptop or wait and go home and use your PC to check out your photos and recordings was kind of annoying. Now with the new app, you could check out your photos and recordings from your drone straight onto your smartphone and download them straight to your phone. It'd be really cool if you could do a little bit of video editing on the app. Nothing too much, just kind of trim up the video a little bit in case you have a really long recording. You don't have to download the whole thing. Each battery, you should get about 32 minutes of flight time. In one of my test flights, I flew about 24 minutes and I landed with 10% power left. And that was with recording 4K footage, and I was doing a lot of flying. I like that you can see your flight path if you go into the map view. You can kind of see where you've been. I have a lot of videos planned for the future of this channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them when I upload. And if you like drones and you want to get one in the future, make sure you like the video. It really does help me out a lot. The Atom 2 has a 1/2-inch Sony CMOS sensor, and that's going to let you record 4K 30 in HDR. And it's also going to help you with low light footage and just overall quality of the video. Now the video isn't going to look the best. We just got over winter, so all the plants and the trees are still looking pretty dead. But I was still quite happy with the image quality improvements. They did add a low light setting to help you when you're filming at dusk. This isn't going to help you for filming at night because you do need a little bit of ambient light like street lights, but it can help in some situations. You're able to manually adjust the white balance and the exposure, but unlike the Atom 1, you're unable to use ND filters. This is where I think most buyers might look for an alternative drone. I was able to use these simple clip-on ND filters with my Atom 1 and I had no issues. I tried with the Atom 2 thinking I would get the same results, but the gimbal was giving me a lot of warnings and just kind of stopped working. I did email Potensic about this issue and they basically said the Atom 2 wasn't designed to use ND filters. I still think the image quality is good, but you lose the flexibility of getting cinematic shots without ND filters. Let me know in the comments if having no ND filters is a deal breaker for you. Another nice little feature was being able to record in slow motion. Unfortunately, it was only in 1080p 25 FPS. So it's not going to be the greatest quality, but if it's all you got, it's still a nice feature. On a photo taking, you could take up to 8K photos and RAW. I'm not a photographer, so I don't know the exact science behind 8K photos or RAW, so I don't really know how to color grade RAW photos. But in my opinion, the photos the Atom 2 can take are pretty nice and no real complaints from me. Overall, I still think it's a fantastic drone for the price. It's totally worth picking up the Atom 2 if it's your first drone and you want to get into drone filmmaking. Now, if you're looking to upgrade from the Atom 1 to the Atom 2 and you want to get a little more cinematic shots, maybe save up a little bit more and look into getting a DJI drone. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. If you want to check out the Atom 2 or any other products I've checked out on this channel, everything will be linked in the description down below. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.